What is up, guys? It is Powerbang. You guys saw in my last video that there was an update coming to Clash of Clans. Well, it is here. I've spent the last day playing with troops and figuring out what's good, what's not, what's making a difference in the game. The biggest question I've been asked is, what about the miners? So in this video, I'm going to address whether or not I feel they're viable, whether they're overpowered, whether they still suck. Stay tuned, and I'll do my best to answer that question. Alright guys, so we have the miners. That's what we're looking at today. Apologize for the shiny shirt. Was wearing green today. Love the green screen action. What are you gonna do? So I didn't feel like changing. Just gonna rock it and try my best to just look good, right? So anyways, we've got the miners here. I'll talk a little bit about this attack and what I'm bringing. I've got some wall breakers to kind of break in. Of course, they hit the wall breaker trap there and we fail. But we've got 8 bowlers. We've got a golem to tank, and we've got our heroes going in behind. This is an 11 versus 10 attack. I'll tell you why in just a moment. But in addition to that, I've got 4 heal spells because I wanted to see about the miners being kept up with heals as they previously were in earlier metas. You guys remember a couple updates ago before the mega miner nerf, these things, you could drop 55 of them. 48 in the camps and 7 in the clan castle. Yes, that's the words. 7 in the clan castle, and 55 miners would wreck a Town Hall 11 base without, I mean, it was just ridiculous. Ask our old boy Caps. That was his favorite meta because he could literally just do a little funneling with his miners. It was good to go, and that was that. So as you can see here, the miners are cruising their way through the base. They have a lava hound in the clan castle, so that's not going to bother them too much. We took down the balloon with the poison. Now, with the lava hound meta kind of in the CC at Town Hall 10, that's something that is very weak against balloon attacks. It's also not super strong against miner attacks because, you know, they obviously can't target, you know, ground troops and really do a whole lot of damage. So the ground troops ignore them and they just continue through. I'm keeping them healed up as they go along. My queen has survived and the miners continue to work their way through the base. But what I want you guys to notice is like the wizard tower and the mortar there, a little bit extra damage since the last time the miners were super strong. They're thinning out the herd super quick. And it's just, you know, kind of stragglers here that are making their way around. It still looks like it has a chance. I distract the mortar one time with the archer there. And we've got wizard tower and mortar action now on these miners. But now that the splash is down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-star. But it wasn't by much. And keep in mind, guys, this was a 11 versus 10 attack. Now, where I feel that it's at in frame of, you know, is it overpowered? No, I don't think it's overpowered anymore. I tried many attacks with 55 miners, both on 11s and Town Hall 10s. Even on the Town Hall 10s, guys, 55 miner attacks with mass heals and a couple of rages still didn't get anywhere, and I failed 9 out of 10 times on Town Hall 10s. That's not to say I'm doing it right. It's been a long time since we've all used the meta of mass miner, but here's the thing. You didn't need to, you know, really plan a whole lot before. You could literally just drop miners and, you know, with the warden ability and with all these heals and the extra CC spell, you'd think that mass miner right now would just destroy. But with the mechanics changes and with that HP buff that they have now, I feel like they're almost in a good spot. Like, yes, they're viable for, you know, attacks, especially 11 versus 10, as you see here. Almost got that Inferno Tower down, but not quite. The Queen is going to bounce around, funnily not great in this attack, and we've got a poison down on some ground troops here. So poison is going to be responsible for the CC in most cases. Queen and King walking around the base to the outside. Pop that Queen ability to make sure she gets that off. And then it's all about the King and clearing stuff. Now, we're going to send in the miners from the top right of this base. We're waiting for the King to go around the corner and take out this Tesla here so the miners don't go kind of off in the wrong direction. We've got 1 giant. I'm actually going to target that giant with my miners coming out of the camps here in just a moment. So you're going to see that happen right now, I think. There they go. So we sent a group in to take out that giant. Another group from the left to kind of keep that left side, and then the rest is going to the right, and then CC miners are going to go to that Inferno Tower. So heal spell up outside of the range of the Inferno Towers to start with, and then the rage spell is going to go down in range of the Infernos, and then we're going to go ahead and get the Grand Warden in behind, and then pop his ability to keep all of those miners pretty much invulnerable, and then get them all healed up before they go into the second Inferno Tower. So as you can see, they're getting healed up. up. The giant bomb really doesn't do him, any harm. But we've got a whole slew of miners going through the left side of this base. The warden is finally down, and you can see the right side group of miners as well is kept up. This base looks like it's getting absolutely wrecked. So it's basically, it's one of those things where it depends on the base. Box-style bases are easier to take down than the mini compartment anti-threes with miners, but using like the hybrid go boner attack to give, throw back to the old terms here, that seems to be pretty viable, especially 11 versus 10. Now, I tried a bunch of these at 11v11. I didn't 3-star anything. I was getting pretty consistently 70 to 75% up at that level. So let's go ahead and check a live attack right now that we're doing. This is Powerbang versus Ossitron. This is that box style base I was talking about. But basically, this live attack, this is recorded, but I did record this live. Unfortunately, while I was recording, I had a little bit of an error, so I just had to use the footage in a recording style, basically what you're seeing right now. So we've got the queen kind of going in, surprise Tesla on the outside of the base. Wasn't really expecting that and kind of ruined my plan for the entry here. But the queen gets locked onto. The wall breakers went to the left side, which I was hoping to send them with the king and the bowlers, so that was kind of wasted. Now the entry really didn't go to plan. So let's see how this attack works out with the entry not going to plan, with both of the heroes not able to get in. We have isolated an Inferno Tower, but there's a lot of this base left to get to. It'll be interesting to see if these miners can pick up the slack on a failed entry and see if we can get this done. So here we go. The queen's going to pop that ability last second there, take out just a few more buildings. And again, we're trying to make that nice L shape, if you guys remember, for the miners. So you're going to see them come in from that upper side. CC miners going in on the top right to help with the funneling. And then we've got a nice convergence on the corner there. Golem has made it in to the Tesla. And unfortunately, that CC, yeah, that kind of screwed me, because I dropped my poison. I forgot the golem splits into golemites, and it delayed the balloon's trip through that poison far too long. We've got a great rage spell there to get those miners into the Inferno Tower. Beautiful ability. Makes the miners miss the Inferno and the giant bomb that are there, and they're working through this base pretty good right now. But unfortunately, that balloon is wrecking my miners, just completely taking out that left side, and then they're also going to be under fire by the bomb tower there, just completely destroying that area. If I would have gotten the poison spell down a little bit better, this would probably have been 3. But this just goes to show you that, in my opinion, the miners are not currently overpowered. If you make mistakes, you're still going to fail. I get the Inferno Tower taken down. We take out the Expo a little bit, but it's going to ultimately catch up, take out my miners, and that is that. So you see right here, we've got some archers cleaning up on that building up north, and it's going to end up being a 95% on this one. Everything kind of runs out of steam. The balloon doing absolute work on this base. So Ossitron able to defend. Let's watch one more raid. This one also done live, and we can watch Powerbang versus Mirorezi. And this base, I felt like I could get a pretty good entry from the right side to get an Inferno, as well as create a nice little L shape through the base, and also get the CC lure here. So as we go in, we're dropping some bowlers to kind of take out that mortar, get a nice funnel taken care of. The archers down there also to, help with the funneling process. And then we're going to start with funneling up on the top side on those builder huts as well. We've got the golem coming down, going to attract the attention of the mortar. And then you see the builder hut being targeted there by the bowlers. So in they go. They're breaking off a nice funnel. Here is the wall breakers coming down. One of them hits a spring track. Got a little bit lucky there. But in we go with the live attack at this point. Bowlers are starting to go into the base, and it looks like the king and queen are as well. So a rage spell is going to come down as part of this entry. Poison spell for the balloon. And this is where we hope to just carve out a huge portion of this base. We want to get in, take out the Inferno Tower as well. It looks like the king has gone through the wall and is now walking around the base. Now check this out. The queen chases we don't get the Inferno Tower, but the king is still alive, uses his ability, and the queen is now behind him, chasing him, cleaning up all of the pups. So from the bottom left, we're just going to send in all of our miners, kind of, again, converging on the corner, helping on the path, and you see those miners on the left side there. And then Warden in behind, and we're going to use that Warden here probably fairly early to keep the Queen and the Inferno from really doing work. We'll see here if we pop that early. The Queen still has her ability, still rolling around the top of this base, so a really solid entry. Here comes the miner ability, avoiding the giant bomb and also those Inferno beams in the middle of the base. The CC is able to be taken out, and we've got a nice heal spell shared there. We've got the Queen coming in from the top side, taking out the Inferno and the bomb tower. So at this point, you know this base is getting wrecked. There's simply too much left over, all of it pretty much at full health. And this is a scenario where if you execute properly, like this was a great execution of the attack, yes, the miners will be really good still, but again, it's pretty variable based on your own performance, which is how it should be. That's the results that I've seen so far. I've gotten probably 30 to 40 miner raids under my belt. I've 3-starred some, I've failed some. Against the 11s, I have not gotten a single 3-star, so that is kind of my experience to date, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking with regards to the miners. Obviously, this attack absolutely wrecked them. But let me know in the comments what you guys feel about the miners. So far, I'm feeling that, hey, they're back in the game. They're not necessarily overpowered, but they are viable. So that's all I got for this episode, guys. If you liked the video, definitely slap a like on it. I will be back a little bit later on. I may even do a double upload today. I've got so much content on the way. But that's all I got. We'll see you guys next time.